Hello, welcome to Ndinetaza, another exciting and dynamic episode of the only entrepreneurial TV reality game show in Zimbabwe. My name is Trinos Dongo, but you can call me the Juggernaut. The final entrepreneur of the season is showcasing their product and themselves today. Her name is Rumbidzai Anna Mushure, and she's into peanut butter. Yes, Doli. And I shan't say more, but she'll speak for herself. Now watch her video and her business.
My name is Anna Rumbidzai Mushure. I'm 29 years old. I was born in Chisaka, Jirira. I did my primary school at Gokomere and my high school at Gokomere. After high school, I went to Zimbabwe School of Mines. I'm a graduate of mineral processing and extractive metallurgy. As I was growing up, my mother used to do peanut butter production. That was around from 2001 to 2004. So when I was growing, I used to see my mother producing peanut butter on a small scale. She used to supply schools. I used to help her with the production. So I developed a passion in producing peanut butter. After university, since I studied metallurgy, I decided to major into what I had studied. I decided to go into mining business. As I was doing mining business, I had challenges like lack of capital. So at the end of the day, I was broke. I had no money to keep on investing in my business. So after that challenge, I was really heartbroken because I had put all the efforts that I could have to make that project successful. I was doing mining in crow mining in Shishavane. So after that, I had to go back home, re-strategize, and look into something that I was passionate about, something that I was good at. So after that, that's when I realized that I can go back into peanut butter production, take it to another level, because it's something that I love, something that I'm passionate about. That's how I started my peanut butter production. I did my business plan. I wrote my business plan. Then after that, I had to, since I was broke, I had to apply for a loan at the Youth Bank. So I applied for a loan, waited like 3 months. Then the bank called me to say that my loan was approved. That's when I started producing peanut butter. It was a humble beginning because at first we produced few bottles, I think about 300. From there, we moved to about 900. Now we're producing 900 per month. Now we're producing about 3,000 bottles per month. It produces peanut butter. Peanut butter is 100% natural and tasty. And our bottles, we are producing 375 bottles, 1 liter containers, 5 liters, and 20 liter buckets. After producing, we do the distribution and marketing of our product. For me, COVID-19, my sales are to increase, and business is going on as usual, but we have challenges like transport. For me at the moment, we don't have our own transport since the business is still starting. So to transport our products to other towns like Shavani, Masvingo, it's a bit of a challenge. For me to get the raw materials, it's a hassle, and because of transport iri kunetsa, and also for like the bottles, it's like we buy them from Harare and kuenda kuna supplier wedu to get those bottles. Zviri kunetsa, it's time consuming, and because of COVID-19, most of the companies, they reduced their production. So getting these bottles is a hassle. You have to place orders, and sometimes when you go there, you find kuti the bottles are apera when you need them, and because you'll be someone who will be coming from Sakajerera, you have to wait.
One cannot think well, work well, or sleep well if one has not dined well. In this case, peanut butter. You watched the story. Stay tuned, because after the break, we'll hear her market analysis, and also we'll hear what the judges say about the entrepreneur and her marketing analysis. Welcome back to Ndinetaza, the only entrepreneurial TV reality game show in Zimbabwe. An entrepreneur or a business person always appreciates a sense of direction and advice in running their own business. Ndinetaza gives you a brilliant opportunity through our business campus. Check out our business campus.
You should do things that comes from your heart. Don't do things that are being done by A, B, or C, but do things that you want, you have a passion of doing. And every business have got some ups and downs. It have got some pitfalls. And when you find those ups and downs in business, don't hold back. Continue with the business. Study the line of business that you are doing, and also from the pitfalls, that's when you can actually get your strength. After each and every pitfall, you find your strength. But if you have a pitfall in business and you decide to leave the business, you get another one, you leave it again. But consistency in business makes one grow and makes one established and makes one be known in the product line that you'll be doing.
There you have it. I hope you've got one or two aspects or techniques that you can apply in your business from our business campus. It is said a satisfied client or customer is the best marketing strategy. Well, the question is, how is Rumbi's marketing analysis and the strategy that she has for her business? Let us listen to how she articulates her market.
Our peanut butter is manufactured in Sakajerera. That's where our headquarters is for now. We supply local shops in Jerera. We supply local shops. We supply big shops and small shops. We also supply tech shops. We sell to even individuals there. They place their orders and we deliver them as and when they place their orders. Then we also supply towns like Masvingo, Shavani, Mondorongezi, and Harare. Then we have other customers that we have online through Facebook. Since we market our business through Facebook, through WhatsApp, Instagram, we have customers that buys in bulk for their relatives in Zimbabwe. We supply those orders. When they place their orders, we do deliveries for them. What makes us stand out from our competitors is our peanut butter is 100% fresh. It's really tasty, and you see, like in the market, there are many people that are trying to manufacture peanut butter. Their peanut butter is not 100% natural, and one is like kuwedzeredza dovi ravo. I've heard people saying kuti pane mamwe madovi asina that natural peanut butter. Vanoisa machunks, vanoisa all sort of things just to cut their costs, if I may say, or to increase their profit. And then our product is unique because you find kuti it's, as I said, it's fresh, and the peanut butter is smooth. Bhotoro rese zvaratanga riri pamusoro ndo zvaunowana riri pazasi. Then it's different from other peanut butter bottles yokuti unotenga dovi rakazara mafuta pamusoro, or unotenga dovi riri fresh pamusoro, but paunozosvika like halfway the bottle dovi racho rinenge raoma mukati. Then as you can see, our packaging is standing out. Our 1 liters, they have handles for easy handling. Firstly, our vision is to be the leading manufacturer and exporter of peanut butter from Zimbabwe. So we want to go over the borders. So we are going to do brand awareness. We are going to market our product through Twitter. As you know, Twitter is one of the best social media that you can market your product. So we are going to advertise our product through Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and we are also in a process of doing online store. We want to have an online store for our peanut butter so that anyone can place their orders from all over the world and we can deliver. Then through Facebook, we will have a immediate communication with our intended customers. So our customers will communicate with them and they'll place their orders all over the world and we can supply them. Then we intend to use in-store surveys. Like we go into the stores that we supply, we do our surveys, we market our product, we interact with the customers to know why exactly they are buying the brand they are buying. What exactly do they look for in a bottle? Then we give them our peanut butter for them to taste, and we get the feedback from them on how they perceive our product. For Untitled game show, we have invited Anna Mama, Anna Gogo to come and taste our product. We do this once a month. We go in the community. We just select randomly few individuals to come and taste our peanut butter in the hope that they'll after tasting it, they'll go and market for us. So today we have prepared a traditional meal that is rice and beef and mufushwa or munyemba unilovi.
You've heard it. I've heard it. But what did the judges hear? Stay tuned and we can only find out after the break, because the judges will now bring in their thoughts and their verdicts on the scoreboard. Welcome back to Ndine Taza. Perhaps you've wondered, and some have even asked me, why Ndine Taza? Well, the 1,000 is 1,000 points. That is the potential for every entrepreneur participating, and the 1,000 points come from our judges. I'm excited about that because that's our currency here, and we're about to engage our esteemed judges. Judges, welcome, and I'm really curious to find out how our final entrepreneur has fared.
I do think that she has done well in a market that is saturated. I appreciated her packaging. It's beautiful. It really stands out from some of the packaging that we see.
That you see.
Yeah, and I think it's impressive that she's gone all the way up to 3,000 jars
Per month.
Per month.
You're calculating the dollars there.
Yeah, no, it
Wow.
was. And I thought, okay, she's really done a good job.
Yes.
Also, the quality of her peanut butter stands out. You know, I resonate with that. You know, sometimes you buy peanut butter, you get to the bottom and it's really, really dry.
That's the peanut butter I grew up
And
with.
the oil is on top and all of that. So
And if you mix it up,
yeah, I found that very interesting.
So it's product quality there.
Yeah, good quality, good packaging. I think she understands her market. I love that she's delivering. She's also captured the bulk market. You know, she's doing Zaka, Mashimbo, even Harare. And I believe she can actually get her products international, which is what, you know, she's saying. So
Wow. And
I
how
think
well did she
did okay.
define her market?
38 for
38
me.
out of 50
Yeah,
for the
and
market.
it's hard because it is saturated, and peanut butter is just, it's one of those businesses where you're like, I've heard so many peanut butter pitches. So that's why 38.
Okay.
Differentiation
And
from competition.
In such a tough market, as you mentioned, so many people. Did she manage to differentiate?
She did okay. I gave her 30.
30
I
out of
think
50.
she tried with the delivery and the quality. I think there is a somewhat of a differentiation. So that's
Okay.
fine. And
And,
then
marketing
marketing plan and strategy. I like the idea of export market, online store, the surveys that she's going around to do. I think, you know, that's good. She's doing well in her market. So I gave her a 30 for that.
Wow. Okay. And out of 100, the big one.
Creative marketing, I gave her 55. I think
55, just above half.
yeah, just above half. It's fair, you know. It's good that she's making the meals with the peanut butter, but I think this is also kind of standard practice.
Standard practice,
If
yes.
you make peanut butter.
Indeed,
So
and 55 is fair.
Yeah.
I want to jump over to the other side of the table. The banker in the building. Can you bank on this peanut butter?
She needs to find collabos if she wants to succeed in this type of business. She doesn't have transport. I think if she collabos with these people, maybe with the combis or
Okay.
taxis, because a lot of people are not using theirs these days.
Yes.
She can get those that have minimum price. I think they can work some.
In collaborate and deliver it. And how well she's doing on markets there.
Yeah, for the market, I gave her 45.
45 out of 50, she knows her market.
Yeah, she knows how to. She knows who to sell to.
Okay.
Basically.
And how did she differentiate for you?
To ask me.
What's the score for product differentiation?
For the competition, I think she's still experienced. She's got so much experience. I gave her 25 because she doesn't have collabos.
All right, that's half.
For the marketing plan, I gave her 20. And she should learn about trademarks and franchises,
Oh, okay.
right? So I
And
gave her
how did
20.
she do on
On
every?
creativity, I gave her 10. There's nothing new she's doing. Anyone can do exactly
10
what she's doing.
Out of 100 there. Crossing over to you, Judge Raphael.
Right.
How did you score this particular entrepreneur?
Nothing much here. I'm sorry. I
Pane
want,
nzungu
I
dzegera.
want to defy Dovi.
Dovi.
You know, what I saw was she's a very good talker.
Okay.
She can talk, but I'm not sure about the substance behind the talk.
Okay.
But let me pick an example which is very, very naked. She
Yes.
says, I deliver to people, clientele, single individuals, and you know. But she doesn't have her own transport. How does she do that? It doesn't come out in her presentation.
And there's
15
a
out of 50.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
I don't see
Because the cost
how
aspect
she
is already in
does
your
that.
mind.
I don't see how she does that.
Whoa.
Market distinction, okay, she's got a very good product.
Yes.
I think on the market she's on the, what do you call it, the smooth and not the crunchy.
Yes.
It's a good
Peanut butter.
product distinction, well packaged, and I think that's an upmarket packaging that we saw there. 34 out of 50.
34 out of 50. Above.
Strategy 6 months, I agree with my colleague, 20 out of 50. She's talking about the export market, there's research. I could see people are excited about that prospect of export expansion plan. But how do we get there inside 6 months? That's what I'm looking at.
That's where the challenge was.
Because she said in 6 months we would like to do 1, 2, 3, and that includes the world market. How
Yes.
do you get to the world market?
In 3 months.
Yeah, branding, patenting, all that. Okay, creative marketing proposition, 30 out of 100. There was nothing
Whoa.
that came out from there.
It was not creative.
Absolutely nothing.
To wrap it up, to ice it, to put the cherry on top, Judge Geraldine, how did you find Rumbi and her product in the market?
Okay, for Anna, in terms of defining the market, I feel personally that it wasn't really defined. It was a matter of that's what's there. So the shops, the tuck shops, the individuals, so she didn't really define which her market is. It's basically who is going to buy my product. So they're already there. So I'm just going to say this is my market, simply because she's marketing it to all those people. So for that, I gave her a 35
35 out of 50.
out of 50.
Differentiation?
Differentiation from competitors, her packaging probably will, and the smoothness of the peanut butter is probably the only thing that's outstanding. But in terms of what she's actually doing, there's a lot of other peanut butter brands on the market. So her packaging is really beautiful, and the smoothness of the peanut butter. Apart from that, nothing else. So I gave her 25 for
25 out of 50 on the half mark.
on the half mark.
In terms of her plan,
In terms of her plan, maybe if she works on the brand awareness more, because there's already lots of peanut butter out there. Yes, she can sell it as to be a smooth peanut butter product, but I think the more her brand is more spoken about, the more people will come back to her
and you can come to the top of the other brand.
of the other brands. So maybe brand awareness will give her a competitive advantage. So I gave her a 30 out of 50 for that.
30 out of 50. And finally, the big one, out of 100.
The creative marketing proposition, I felt she gave them a rice and a meal, but she didn't really give them something to taste. And like everyone's saying, it's something that's been done before. What exactly is different about what she's done already? And she didn't really give them the peanut butter. She gave them a meal. So it might be a bit biased in terms of feedback.
Okay.
So for that, I felt she could have done a bit better. So I gave her a 50 out of 100.
50 out of 100, that is the half mark. The judges have decided, they've spoken, given their verdict. But the ultimate question is, what does the scoreboard say in terms of bringing their points together and bringing a final verdict? Let us check out the scoreboard. $492, taking us somewhere there in the middle, and of course officially now the winner with the highest out of 1,000 marks being Rudo Shoko. So Rudo takes it, and the current entrepreneur didn't quite make it to the top, but now we know the ultimate winner. Oh well, this is it for the entrepreneurs this season. There's still more to come in terms of the next episode to crown the winner, to hear their story, and Dinetaza will always be there, available in your pocket, in the comfort of your homes. Remember, on our Facebook, our YouTube, and our website, you can watch us, you can catch up with the action, you can catch up with previous seasons even, anytime, because it'll be available on those platforms, and Dinetaza all platforms. Remember, entrepreneurship is doing and living today what others will not do, so that tomorrow you can live and do what others can simply not. from our esteemed judges here, from the crew and the people behind the scenes that make it happen all the time, and of course from myself, the juggernaut. I'm out.